Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Plays. Um, Immortals Fenyx Rising. It's it's a weird day because it has been about 2 weeks um, since I last recorded. So things are going to be a little weird for me. Um, but anyways, I did stream in my spare time. I also got some. Okay, didn't get the new stuff yet. I also started doing some of these things and clearing up what I could until I realized that I need to just progress in the story to get the new abilities.
As
So
Phoenix freed the small creature imprisoned on the isle, she let out a cry, which meant, "Great hero, I am but a piece of Nike, the goddess of victory. Please free the others, so I may return to my full glory."
They won't win without Nike. She's like a glove or a thing you wear that protects you while running. A helmet.
that's interesting. Hang on. Boop. So is that like... Oh. Okay, so that's the whole map here. Let's see. So it would be... If that's a "you are here" thing... What the hell's that? Okay. Right? Around there. I'll just have to remember that when I open up that spot. Um, yes, it's been a week, so bear with me if I suddenly don't remember the controls, which, will happen. Okay. Well, I'm also streaming, but for some reason my computer's running a tiny bit slow, so let's just open it up on my phone. This is the recording. That's the only thing I really care about. Okay. Ooh. Mine! But yeah, God, 2 weeks since I've recorded last, and it's a little depressing, but, what can you do? Oh. Ow.
Ah, the Valley of Eternal Spring. Include a massive tree that reaches up to the heavens. The Hall of the Gods. Eros' palace.
Oh, I'm glad he finally got his happy ending.
And a palace belonging to the god.
Of course, Aphrodite would claim the prime real estate with the best view. As long as she's safe from prying eyes, I'm happy.
From such great heights, a fluttering of birds, feeding from the most beautiful apple tree, caught Phoenix's eye.
Phoenix was about as high as I was when I thought marrying Aphrodite off to Hephaestus would stop the other gods from fighting over her.
Yes, that view from Mount Olympus is something else. I haven't seen it in years.
You're not getting that high again, so stop asking.
Swing! Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. At least it's showing me some things that I don't think I had access to before. Or just things I missed. But that's where you wanted me to go, right? The apple tree. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. Aha! Never mind. It's just teaching it to me anyways. Oh, oh, oh. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna... Just gonna mess with this a little bit. Oh, hey! It's the big musical note. I was wondering where that was. Hmm. Oh, it's right there. Wow, I'm dumb. Alright, I think that's about all that I can see at this time. Alright, here's the big question. Do I remember how to glide? I do! So, like I said, it's been 2 weeks. That first week was all of my training and stuff for work. What? Is that tree speaking? Oh my god, that tree is talking. But yeah, it was the whole 4th of July weekend, and then my week of training, well, taking calls, working 10 hours a day, so I didn't really, you know, have time. I should turn that off. Ah, well, whatever.
You wouldn't happen to be Aphrodite?
Why, yes, I am. Pleasure to humbly make your acquaintance.
What?
Phoenix. Sorry, I'm just such a fan. You're responsible for some of the most epic love stories of all time. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting a tree, but even in your, arboreal state, you're beautiful.
Oh, that's sweet
Aw.
of you to say, but the only mirror I gaze into these days reflects the happy smiles of the creatures I help. If only I could travel to those most in need. But alas, my roots keep me anchored here.
So that's why Typhon did this to you. So you can't use your beauty to move ships or inspire bravery in battle against him.
Me? Start a war? I don't know where you get such outlandish ideas. True beauty is found in acts of service. True love is the giving of yourself to others. The name Aphrodite should have stood for those things all along.
She did not just say that.
I am reformed now. My old essence locked away in a vault, wedged under my largest root, which is for the best.
Maybe I could get that essence back for you. I'm going to need allies to go up against Typhon.
We have the hungry to think about.
You said you need to free yourself from your roots. To feed the hungry, of course. Well, my roots were as a pretty bad farmer. So I know how to hurt plants. Salt. It shrivels them up.
Oh, would that work? But of course my roots are not ordinary. They're primal, powerful.
So we'll need, mythical salt water? Oh, Oh!
Meh.
This is in the prophecy. Up in rough seas. You were a pearl born from rough seas. The salty sea foam from your birth.
Yes, what an inspired proposal. But I couldn't possibly trouble a stranger to recreate the conditions of my birth.
What if a stranger asked to be troubled?
Hmm.
If a stranger asked to be troubled, I shouldn't really be troubling them at all. Here's how to conjure sea foam from my birthplace.
I already know all about this. Mom loved this story. Grandpappy Uranus threw a pearl into the sea. The sea churned into foam. And Aphrodite rose up out of it.
A pearl? Grandpappy? I'm not sure that's how it...
That's definitely the story.
Okay. I'm sure that's how it went down.
Got it. Knock a pearl into the ocean really hard. That sounds simple enough.
Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I'll be serving fresh apples to the less fortunate across the Golden Isle in no time.
Well, this is weirder than the time the meter
Let's
took
see.
it into
Whoa, that's really far away, isn't it? Jesus. Alright. Well, lucky for me, there's some stuff along the way,
Aphrodite,
so...
sweet and charitable. No more mischief?
Isn't that what you were aiming for when you married her off to Hephaestus against her will?
Hey now, it wasn't. I mean, she knew I was doing it for her own good.
And then, you know, created fucking Pandora. Yay! You know, I'm very glad that I know at least some of the history when it comes to Greek mythology, most of which through God of War and then the rest through my own curiosity. But I also like that they are covering some of it here. Oh, that's right, there is sneak mode. I don't remember what the sneak is. It was the wrong button. Oh well. Jesus! Wait. Well, at least now I remember. Now I know that how to sneak again. Yeah, you keep saying that, and yet I still keep doing them and succeeding, so... yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's right, I was talking about my... How dare. How dare. Yeah, so the whole thing, I was like extremely busy the whole time because, yeah, after the last recording there was the 4th of July weekend, and then there was, my whole week of training, and since there was a holiday, I couldn't, you know, record. Okay, well, that went well. Yeah, because then instead of having my usual Thursdays off, I had compromised into getting, or into still working, so, since I'm still new, I don't qualify for holiday pay, since I'm still in the, Oh, Jesus. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Hang on. I don't... Isn't that where it came from? Let it load. Oh, I get it. Okay. Nope. Oh, God damn it, that wasn't the button I pressed. And then right after that was my birthday weekend, so my girlfriend got the weekend off to spend with me. And then I just had these other 4 days of training. So it's been, you know, a little hectic. And so I haven't had time at all for recording. I mean, I've streamed a couple times, which you can view on Bird's Eye View streaming. Oh, I missed another chest, didn't I? Oh, well, whatever. But... yeah, outside of that, I just didn't have any time to record. I'm tired, man. Not physically tired, just emotionally, because dealing with the people that I've been dealing with, wow, I just barely missed that, okay. Like all the phone calls that I've been getting, since I'm now phone rep, have just been taking a bit of a toll on me because of... Could go that way. Because they seem to really enjoy yelling at me because I don't have the answer they want, or I can't do the thing they want because it's not something that we do. There's bears. Hang on, there is something in my eye. Yeah, as long as I don't go into details about the account, I can at least vent a little bit. But just my whole thing is that, like, there are certain limitations to what we can do as the billing department for the company. Like, we're not gods, we can't do, you know, everything. And, you know, some of the system is automated, such as sending the bills to the patients. That is on an automated system, so, you know, sometimes accidents happen, and for some reason this system won't send out the bills, either by mail or email. And then after a certain period, since the patient doesn't know that they have a bill, suddenly it gets sent to a collections agency. And then we have to file for a dispute to get the money out of collections so they can pay the bill. But then they just start yelling at us about, like, who can we blame? Whose fault is it? And I'm like, it's nobody's. It's automated. Like, you can yell at me all you want, but it, again, is an automated system, so there's nothing that can be done. And, like, I had several people, like, get mad at me because I wouldn't give them the name of the person to blame, and it's like, because there's no one to blame. Again, it's automated, so there's really no person. Whoops. There's really no person that can be blamed for the situation. Excuse me, I hit you. There we go. And then just people getting, like, I had to double check this with some of the people that have been there for the longest. It's just like, I am having an abnormal amount of people that suddenly are requesting supervisors because they're not happy with how the system works, or they're not happy with the answer I gave them. Especially during that first week, because, and here's the funnier part, the answers I was giving them were the answers from the supervisors. Because since I was still new, I was sending in questions. Because if there's something you don't know, you send in, or you post a question in the help desk messenger board. And, you know, a supervisor or someone who knows the answer will tell you. But most of the time it's the supervisors, because they don't take calls. So anytime someone said they requested a supervisor, I always told them, I was like, I'll put in for a request, they'll get back to you, but just want to let you know, a supervisor is the one who told me this answer. No. You still don't see me. Shit, now you see me. Yay. Yeah, it's like I'll put in for a supervisor callback, because then the supervisor will look over the account and see what's going on with it and whatnot, and call the patient back. But I always told them, it's like, I'll put in for the request. One of the supervisors is the one who gave me this answer that you are not happy with. Yay! One of my favorites, though, was a dude who called back every single day, wanting an update on a dispute that we had filed for his account, that was in the process of being fixed. And the disputes take up to 30 days, if I remember right. And it was only filed on, like, this month, July. Whoops. Well, that didn't work well. Swing. Damn it, I missed.
Grandpappy Uranus locked all the Cyclopes away with the other Titans, huh?
Yes, he was afraid they'd overthrow him. There was a prophecy.
Bored. Grandpappy made the right call. Those things are an eyesore. Get it?
I get it.
The birth of Aphrodite is a gruesome tale.
Nothing gruesome about it. Grandpappy Uranus and my deadbeat dad, Kronos, had a battle so great it severed heaven from earth.
That's not all that was severed.
Damn it.
During his surprise attack, Kronos descended on Uranus.
When Earth was severed from heaven, there was a great earthquake that knocked a pearl loose from its oyster.
Hang on, there was no...
The pearl flew from its oyster on land, and Uranus caught it and flung it out to sea with such a force that it caused the frothy foam to bubble.
I'm guessing not. But anyways, as I was saying, the dispute had only been filed like at the very start of July, and right now it's July 15th. But he kept calling every day to get an update on it, and it was like, dude, it takes 30 days. But he just kept calling and calling and calling and constantly wanting an update, and it's like, dude, 30 days, stop calling. And eventually a supervisor called him back and told him that he needs to wait the 30 days and stop calling, otherwise they will look into removing him from the account. Like removing him from their service once the bill is fixed, and he will no longer be allowed to be part of one of our patients if he's going to continue to harass the callers. Wasn't happy about that, but you know, you continuously harass us with the same exact question every day, and we have to answer you with the same exact thing every day, and then you want to speak to a supervisor every single day. It's like, dude, come on. There was another who threatened to call an attorney, which, once they use that, that's one of our buzzwords. That's like, okay, well, we're going to flag your account so that way if you do call an attorney, our supervisors can look at the account and figure out what's going on. Do I have to break that? I have to break that. Aha! Is there anything down there I could throw this at? No. Maybe just that thing. Oh, I see you. Yeah. I missed, but whatever. To call an attorney because the doctor's office had filed his visit as a visit. It's like, they can't charge me for going into the hospital. It's like, yes, they can. And it's a $50 charge, bro. He was like, well, I didn't see anybody. I was like, were you in the office or facility? Yeah. Well, there you go. Because that is what the charge is for. If you are not happy about it, tough shit. Alright, let's see. Is it... Okay, there's two of you. I just want to make sure that it's... Okay, three of you. Perfect. It's like, you can get a lawyer if you want, but like... You were in the facility. Therefore, that's what the so I mean, there's really nothing more that can be done there.
From the sea
Because I even doubt a lawyer will touch that.
Rose, full grown, beautiful as that same pearl.
I can't take this anymore. Zeus, Gaia lied to you about how Aphrodite was born.
Oh yeah? Then tell me how it really happened.
And Kronos, they fought.
You can't be serious.
Fell into the sea.
That's...
Because Kronos cut off his...
His balls.
You're sick, Prometheus.
They cut off his balls. Anyways, what are you? Alright, compared to... Okay, well let's change the look at least, because that looks dope.
Dude,
Oh, wait, I was gonna fast travel, wasn't I? But yeah, it was like, you were in the facility. I was like, yeah. I was like, that's what the charge is for, and your insurance covered most of it. Leaving you with the responsibility of $50. Well, they can't do that just because I was in the facility. They can't charge me. It's like, excuse me? The fuck do you mean? You were in there for a doctor's visit. They charged you for the visit. You can't get pissed because they charged you for the thing you did. It's like walking into a store, grabbing a drink or some food, and just...
Secured, Phoenix resolved to return to Aphrodite with the key to her freedom
I see you.
and the vault.
Yeah, it's like you can't just suddenly say that... Yeah, because it's just like walking into a store, grabbing stuff in the store, and then just walking out and being like, well, just because I'm taking this doesn't mean I'm stealing. It's like, what? Like, dude, you went into the doctor's. You had a visit there. They're charging you for said visit. So you need to pay it. And it's like, no attorney is ever going to touch that. But it's like, whatever. There was another one where a dude was super impatient. Another one of those didn't want to wait 30 fucking days. And he was like, no, I'm not waiting the 30 days. It gets done now. And it's like, no. Like, it can't be done now. It will get done in 30 days. He was like, well, then I'm calling my lawyer because this is bullshit. Like, okay. Have a good day, bye. Click. It's like, I can't rush the system. It's 30 days.
Do you have the seafoam?
Right
No
here.
less.
Oh, are you good? Please, take my blessing for all your hard work.
What? What is that?
Now quick, pour the foam on my roots. The sooner I can move, the sooner I can expand my apple care.
Did it work?
Coming out of the foam, I was so fabulous. No, there's too many cuddly creatures that need my help. It keeps me awake at night, just seeing their little beaks and bright eyes, and those noses, those quivering wet noses.
Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh. Okay. Offended, sir. That's it. Douche.
What just happened?
Typhon must not like you, though I couldn't possibly imagine why. Whenever anyone defies him, he sends one of his raids. And that raid delegates responsibility, as raids tend to do, to Shades.
So the warrior that just appeared wasn't really Achilles?
Goodness, no! The true Achilles is far more dashing.
Pervert.
Oh, you're telling me.
He's hiding in a lair nearby. Until he's defeated, his shades will reappear on this part of the island.
Is there ever any good news?
Well, the sea foam worked and I'm able to move my roots. One of them was actually blocking Achilles' leg. I can't help but the other three raids, though. Heracles, Atalanta, and Odysseus. Oh, you know what they say. Bad things come in fours.
No,
No one says
threes.
that.
No one says that.
Tough crowd.
What about the root blocking your essence? It's just that some people I care about have been turned into stone. So I'm quite keen to...
No. For some reason, that root is still firmly in place. Thank you for your concern. But what matters is I can start delivering apples. All the animals will be fed in no time. Let's get to it. Thank you kindly for all your help. Many happy returns.
But I...
Goodbye.
strange.
I can't keep standing idly by. Sorry, I mean busily preparing anymore. You have to bring Aphrodite back to her beautiful, snarky self before I go crazy.
By the gods, where did you come from?
Behind you? Doesn't matter. Don't worry about me. Focus on finding another way to shrivel that root.
So, what about Aphrodite's tears? Didn't she cry at the death of a
Sorry, it looked
goddess?
like that.
They'd be salty
The Elgato
and
paused
powerful.
there for a
You
second.
really know your stories, kid. Her tears just might work. If you put them directly on the root, blocking off her essence. Now, where did Typhon hide them? You should search the vaults of Tartarus nearby. There are 3 crystallized tears.
I think I found some already.
Hell
Please
yeah.
hurry. Until Aphrodite is back to herself,
Good thing I was
who will
exploring.
I talk to about whatever this is that you're wearing?
What's wrong with what I'm wearing? And he's gone.
Douche. Ooh. Health is depleted while in combat. 20 minutes. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, I am going to end this here. I'm going to try and figure out where I should go next. Because I know that both of those are... Oh, just right there. Oops. We're going to do that, though. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time on Bird's Eye, we will go ahead and go confront Achilles. But I'm going to go after that musical note. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time.